Hey, Bob. What's going on, Bob? What's up, Bob? How's it going? Crazy Dave here with zero investments. Or this place. Flights 2. Just shaving up for March 2023. Couldn't really do a haircut thing like some other people do. I couldn't afford that because Hasbro is not doing so well stock-wise. Shop, however, is doing great. So maybe they need to hire us from Flights to figure out why things are all messed up in the bookkeepers of New Capenna up in their ivory towers there at Hasbro. Great month, February. I think that the corrections that came out, and with what I've seen, it did this, as always, knew the hype and everything in that, and then kind of came down a little in pricing, and then it just kind of just leveled off. We went to Philadelphia, and some cards spiked, because it was first MagicCon of the year, and I was impressed. I was like, okay, this is a good event. Didn't play a single game of Magic when I was there. The people I went with, we all went around, we looked at the vendor tables, we did some trading, we did some buying, we did some selling. Had a good time. Went for a nice dinner. Came back to the shop. And continued on with sales. And then kind of talked about what next. Well, we know we're in Q1 right now, running into Q2. We have March of the Machines, Mom. M-O-M. Yeah, Mom. Which I think if it's as good as this set, you could probably flip the market upside down and call the set WoW, which is my favorite position. That's where I turn your mom upside down. And, hey, Bob, come up. Come say hi. Can you come up and say hi? Come on. Come on, Bob. Come say hi to everybody. He's trying. He's thinking about it. He's not quite so sure yet, because he knows he's not allowed on the desk. But he also isn't really big on jumping up on my lap, or anybody else's for that matter. But he'll come up and say hi. Right, Bob? It's our 30th anniversary. 2023 here at Flights 2. The continuation of Flights of Fantasy, books and games, created by Maria Perry in 1993. Technically, just like Wizards, it's not until officially October that Flights is 30 years old. But Wizards didn't do that either. They had Magic 30 in November out in whatever it was, Arizona, Salt Lake City, Utah, Nevada, Vegas, wherever that is. It's over the Rockies, before the Rockies. I don't know. It's in the middle of summers where it's like 104 degrees in January. Way too warm for me out there. But to celebrate, we made some playmats here, and they're available. These are limited edition. 200, signed by me, yourself, Crazy Dave, coming at you with fine illustration work and artwork by Deb Vincent. Thank you so much for these. These are fantastic. Good shite, as always. And we also have something very unique here from an artist from Spain. Her name is Marta Molina. Come on, Bob. Come over here. Need this. Need this. Need this. Thanks, Bob. This is a piece I had commissioned called Quagmire. It is only available through us. This is our premier playmat here for release. Anticipation of a new game where it's created. It's been hyped out for a while, called Sorcery, Contested Realm. These are some prototype cards, some art cards, some promo test cards. This one is Sacred Scarabs and Cerebus and Chains, and this is very special. This is a card called Miracle Workers by Jeff Medges, who near and dear friend of our shops, and myself personally. When the game comes out, I don't know when. Sorcery, Contested Realm. It's new by Eric Curiosa. It's been in Kickstarter for almost 3 years now, since it was inception of being started, and everybody's saying, what's this game going to do? Well, It's got 20 plus original Magic artists involved into it. Every single piece of artwork is hand painted. The gameplay is great. The kinks and the bugs through COVID and the pandemic, of course, pushed back production times. I don't know when it's going to come out. We were hoping for before Christmas. Now we're hoping for before April. Now they're not even saying when alpha is going to be to us. And the only way to get alpha was through kickstarting it and backing it. I personally backed it as a storekeeper promise and paid in advance, and they've had our money and my money and other people's monies and many backers' money now for almost 2 years. And we don't have a release date still. Okay, I am all about being patient and waiting for products to come out that are a good game, that are worthwhile waiting for and hyped and to get behind as an alternative to the Wizards in the Ivory Tower of Hasbro's legacy of 30 years also with Magic the Gathering. A new game, a different game, something other than just untap, upkeep, draw, main phase, combat, second main, cleanup, end step, your turn. Ad nauseum, repeated. Over and over and over and over and over and fuck me, I love Magic. I do. I really do. I was out of it for 20 years and got back into it, and it bit hard. It bit real hard. Full Lotuses, Jewels, Moxes, all that stuff in my blood, in my binder, in my deck. Alpha all the way through, Alpha 40, Alpha 60 League. It's not cheap, and it's not getting cheaper. And between Magic and Sorcery and Flesh and Blood and whatever, I don't know what flavor of the month is coming out next, but I do know we're still here. We've succeeded in enjoying the fruits of all the stuff that TCGs and MMORPGs and online gaming and arenas and role-playing games have evolved into and amalgamated themselves through the test of time. People still want to come out and interact and be social and play with pieces of luxury cardboard. How luxurious is it? Well, between Magic and the new stuff and the releases that are coming out and how that stuff is going, this new Phyrexia set, it's insane. There is a turn 3 meta right now with toxicity where you basically just poison a person out on turn 3. That's no fun. That's not fun at all. I highly think that the Rot Priest is going to get banned. If it doesn't, the meta is just going to be that, and that's what people are going to play, and that's not healthy. That's like every girl being like, oh, we all fashion different, and they all wearing blue jeans, black shoes, black shirt, black socks, gummy bracelet from whenever, and a swatch. You know, for those of you who don't know what a swatch is, you can Google that one. I know it's a generational thing, but, you know, it's trendy at some point. And after Mom comes out next month, April 21st, there's a dead zone between now, March 1st, and April 21st. It's just the set that it is. However, we can't even enjoy the set that it is with all the toxicity and the fetch and step, the fetch and complete, whatever these things are with the crazy hollow foiling on them. Traxa, Mother of Machines, and Elish Norn, and all the Cenobites of the underworld unite. Let's get wrecked. Okay, awesome. It's a really fun set. It's a good draft set. However, personally, I don't think it's going to last. I think it's going to go and just hold and then come down, and we're going to go with our Mom. The Mom set, March of Machines, it's already got some funky team-ups going on. Some of the preview cards going out there. We had 1 week of the set that we were playing, and all of a sudden, new spoilers. Papa Hasbro, can you please let us enjoy this stuff? We don't even get to enjoy what we have before we're like ADHD squirrels at a rave talking about what the next set is, the next song is, the next DJ, talking about tomorrow's set, And we haven't even seen the main performer do a Sundown set yet at the rave. Come on, bro. Slack off. Let us get some breathing room to enjoy the sets. Back in the day, when set would come out 3 blocks in a year, we would have 3 months to play it until we got bored of it ad nauseum. Giggity, pun intended. And I think the parallels between that and that May 12th, not even 3 weeks after the new set drops, we have a micro set called Matt. Mother of Machines, Marching Machines, Aftermath, Shady Aftermath, whatever you want to call it. It's a micro set. This is a new thing. We're back to 8 card packs. Oh, wait, actually, no. It's 5 card packs. That's right, 5 cards in a pack. Micro set, 50 cards in the set, apparently is what they were saying is going to be. And so all this hullabaloo about overproduction and issues they're having with shareholders wanting a bottom dollar, they're going to jack prices. And not just jack prices, they're going to jack prices and reduce the amount of product you're going to get for your dollar. If inflation wasn't bad enough, and all the news recently of dumpster diving and pallets upon pallets of product that are out and getting bulldozed into landfills, all the facts aren't on that. It could be bad product, it could be damaged product, it could be just something that came from the factory and was wrong. Or it could indeed be very well they're just plowing stuff under to say, oh, no, we don't overproduce, and then we're like, make it disappear. Make it disappear. Where does that leave us? It leaves us not trusting Wizards of the West Coast and the suits and the shareholders wanting a bottom dollar out of a company that has guinea pigged and put the sauce upon the suckling pig of the pork roast that it is of Magic the Gathering. Do I appreciate that? No. Do I like the fact that there is not even pricing available yet for me to tell people of the set that's coming out for May 12th before they're announcing pricing for Lord of the Rings? Clearly, that's an expensive IP that they had to pay money for. I don't know if that's going to be the be-all, end-all, bomb diggity shizzle set, or if it's just going to be more reprinted cards that already exist in the card game, or if it's going to be Universes Beyond that are unique cards, much like with the Warhammer set. Is it going to be unique cards that are only in there, never printed anywhere else, and people are clamoring for? And even if you don't like Warhammer, you have to respect the fact that some of those decks, right out of the box, unadulterated, straight out of the box, are insanely good. I personally hate the product. I think it's garbage the fact that another company who says, yeah, you can use our IP, doesn't even promote it, doesn't send it, doesn't even have it on their website saying, hey, by the way, not only do we have Warhammer, this expensive miniature game, we have a product we license out to this other company now of our stuff, so go buy our stuff and support them, because the more they sell of us, the more they're going to come back and say, hey, that set was really good, we want to do it again with another thing. So they can go back to doing Orcs, and they go back to doing Eldar, and they can go back to doing whatever the F else they want to do with that IP, because they've already done it once and said, all right, this works. Maybe they've already put that into the consideration. I don't know. I do know that they short produced that production run, and it sold out. And then they had to do a second run, and by the time the second run came out, nobody cared anymore. A lot of this stuff with the Magic stuff that's coming out now, I think, is feel the same way. Is there's pump and dump, so much product, so hard, so fast, that to preserve the value of not even the reserve list, but to reserve the value of what is already out there on the market for product, on the secondary market, they're going to come out with this Commander Legends series that is a master set of reprints. All the master sets are reprints. But the difference is it's not just going to be a draft box this time. No. They're doing the full run of it with draft and set and collector, and hopefully no jumpstart. Please don't do jumpstart with this. That was such an abomination. 5 cards for a jumpstart, and they're doing it again with another set that's coming out. Get off already. Stop. It's a failed product. Look at the litmus paper. See it has turned green, not pink like you wanted to, not red, or even black, which is a good thing in this market. But no, it's just green. It's just garbage. It's so basic. Fundamental, rudimentary finance 101. Do they just not smell the shit on their knees on the second floor when they get in the elevator to go up to the penthouse office boardroom meeting and say, hey, this isn't working, let's revamp this and try something different? Or how about you just go back to what's tried and true and what people are clamoring for? You can go on any social media, this alone, and say, hey, what are people saying? They're saying slow the fuck down. It's a recession. Oh, nope, can't. Oh, can't say that. No. It's a declination of income. People aren't making what they were making. No. People are actually making more money than they're making, just their money's not going as far. Back in 1990, when you could get something for $1.50 for a cheeseburger, now is $7. Yeah, sure. You could still get the dollar cheeseburger, but a good burger of the same kind you had back then, now is $7. Is magic the same thing? Is it that good cheeseburger you're going to get for a $400 price point on a box retail? That's going to cost me $390, and I have to compete against people out there who are just basement fire selling, dumping the product because they have requirements of stuff they have to buy that they don't want to sit on $12,000 in inventory. And if people come in and maybe buy 3 or 4 boxes of it and then it tank, and everybody worried about fire selling it or getting it for that big Amazon dump that they did, which clearly bottomed the market on a few sets. However, anybody who bought into that knows there's some good cards in those sets, and you know the ones I'm talking about. And if you don't, I don't know what rock you've been living under, or what videos you've been watching, or what Magic stores you've been playing in, because there's definitely some garbage fires and flim-flams that have been going on for the past 2 years. 2023 so far, though, I think it started out well. I think we're headed in the right direction. That being said, me personally at the store, I'm going to be more bottom line, more focused on ordering stuff and getting things in that people want us to buy, and not having everything all the time. I just can't do it. Lance can't do it. We're doing good in sales. We're doing good with what we have come in. We have awesome loyal customers that come to our store, and still it comes down to a difference of $7 and somebody actually messaging me, and this is a true story, saying, hey, do you have this in stock? Yes. What's your price? Well, I'm not actually going to have it until Monday because we sold out. Okay, well, what's your price? Well, here's my price. Okay, thanks. I'm going to go buy it at XYZ shop. It's $7 cheaper. Okay. And then a week later, they come to our shop and play in our shop. Great. I'm not going to be able to say, my box price is $130 on this. And if somebody else is $7 cheaper and you're going to drive 17 miles out of your way to go save $7, and you're driving a average vehicle that gets about 20 miles a gallon, and gas is $3.50 a gallon, you're going to drive all that way to go get that box to save $7, to spend $7 in gas, just doesn't make sense. So smart money after stupid money and chasing it just doesn't make sense. Kind of off tangent here and that, but I don't know what to think. I really don't. In this market where people want to be frugal but also be baller and have good cards and good stuff and open product and have a good time with the product, we're all about good times. And it doesn't cost a lot to have a good time. However, to stay open, to have the product people want, does cost money. So moving forward, I highly recommend people take advantage of our pre-sale prices on things. People say, it's like, well, how much is a box? I say, it's, you know, 105, 120, 125 a box, 160, 180, 200, 289, 300 a box. And then when it comes out, the box is $395. Well, how come it's $395? Well, because it's retail now. Well, I can get it for, you know, $340. Okay, great. Go get it for $340. And they go and try to get it for $340, and it's not available at $340 anymore. Or they go, oh, on Amazon it has this and that, and you get a box that's been searched, it's been opened, or what. I can't control it. I can't guarantee that. All I can tell you, people, is that when we order product, it comes direct from a distributor, straight from the warehouses of our manufacturers, of the companies that we support and get, and it costs us money. And it costs us money to stay in business and to be open and run a shop that you all love and that I love. And I love all the people that come in and say how great of a shop it is that we run. We went to Philadelphia. I saw hundreds of dealers that were there with tables and had Moxes and Lotuses and multiple Lotuses and multiple of anything you could possibly want. And people that I run into the show and they say, you know what? It's like going to flights at a national convention because we literally have everything. And why do we have everything? Because, not that it sells, it's just that people can come into an LGS, local game store, and say, wow, you just don't have the most recent 3 boxes of stuff and that's it. You actually have a full legacy run of things all the way back to Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, Revised, Arabian Nights, full packs available, and everything in the whole gambit. That's not a lot of inventory that's easy to maintain and keep, but we do. Do we sell it all the time? No, but it's there. And that's the value of having something like that. When, again, I haven't been to a major convention in almost 20 years. Hey, Bob, what you doing? Don't knock my camera over, Bob. Hey, come here, Bob. Come here, silly. Thank you. Cats. It's like hurting them. You can't. You just can't. The point of having an LGS that has everything in it is the convenience. So you don't have to drive 485 miles to go find some rare obscure card and not have to worry and risk about somebody shipping it to you from TCG Player or another website or off Amazon or eBay and have it show up damaged or folded, spindled, mutilated from it being shipped improperly or getting sausaged and pancaked in a roller or jammed on a shelf in a truck and crushed under a box or smashed, any of that stuff. You come in, you can see it on the shelf, you can grab it and you go home with it. That's the beauty of what we are. So, thank you all for the continued support, and I appreciate it. I'm sure Wizards appreciates it, because without us, all they have is direct sales. Wait, hold on. Without us, all they have is direct sales. Is that the future? I mean, they tried it already so far with the secret layers and things. Seems to be working. Is LGSs going to be a thing of the past? Much like Sorcery, Contested Realm, a game I've been talking about here now, and I bought into it. I even have original artwork. Amazing original pieces that are done, and the game's not even out yet. I'm stoked for it. Beta is going to be released at some point soon. We don't even have distributor numbers on it yet. And we don't know what the support's going to be for LGSs or anything. So to build a game and have hype for it, you have to push. You got to get the word out there. And I'm going to say it right out now, right off the rip. Maybe making this up a bit, but I'm going to be a flagship store for this game, for Eric Curios's Contested Realm, Sorcery. Check it out. Look it up. Can't get product right now. It's sold out. It's been sold out for a year. I have alpha product. The only way you can get alpha product was through Kickstarter. I bought it on the store level because there's got to be other games out there besides just MTG. Is this the new MTG? Is this going to replace MTG? I don't know. We kind of thought that maybe when Richard Garfield came out with his other game recently, that it was going to possibly be the replacement in that. And that game kind of got flunked. It was good. It had good gameplay, but once the database got crashed and hacked into, well, it just shit the bed because there's only so many combinations you can have for decks. And people were literally chasing the key set with the, I don't know, I got it here somewhere. Keyforge. They were chasing cards and stuff and that, and you can't just chase the cards. It had to be a whole deck. And you were limited as to what was good and what was bad, and once they figured out what was good, it got stale. Will this game get stale? No, because they've already got expansions they're working on. Edward Beard Jr.'s got some special set that he's already doing with the thing for an expansion coming out with Sorcery Contested Realms for the near 2023, 2024, 2025 year. So things are being worked on, which is great. But as a retailer, I'm trying to plan things and make events that are new for people and experience. And I feel frustrated because I don't get answers. Even by distributors when I call them and say, hey, by the way, there's a website that's somehow affiliated with this, and other people that said, yeah, yep, I'm backing it, and I have exclusive distribution for my Patreons, and you can get this here from us already. We already have pricing on it, and we guarantee we're going to have fulfillment. That's great. I would love to say the same thing. How do I say that when I can't even get an answer as to how these people are getting this? Is it nepotism? Is it insider trading? Is it some deal they worked out? Is it going to be only exclusive through them, and the rest of us can just go suck an egg in a rotten shoe and beat it? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So that's my 20-minute rant. And the status of flights, 30 years. We're good. We're good. Bob's good. I'm good. Everybody in the shop's good. It's good. It's good. On that note, here's the thing y'all been waiting for. Theme for our pre-release coming up for the March of the Machines. It's Matrix. Dress all in black. Bring your guns. Not real guns. Bring your guns. Bring your shades. Bring everything. Bring black. Bring leather. Bring latex. Bring your Agent Smith look. It's all about the machines. It could be Rise of Machines. It could be the Terminators. You could come in and all be back. Whatever you want to do. That's the role. Be kind of fun. After that, for the summer, Lord of the Rings, we have something epic planned. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag yet, but get your Renaissance Fair regalia and gear going. Get your costumes, because it's on like Donkey Kong. It'll be big. It'll be epic. It'll be super good fun. Until then, well, until later. Peace out. Right, Bob?